Looking for a great Android smartphone that won't break the bank? Check out our top picks for budget-friendly phones that offer all the essential features you need without the high price tag of flagship models like the Samsung Galaxy S24 or iPhone 15. While the lowest price on our list is $160, you can still get a more advanced phone for around $500, which is significantly cheaper than the high-end models from Apple, Google, and Samsung. In this video, we have listed the top 5 best budget Android phones that you can buy in 2024. For more information on the products we've discussed, we've included links in the description box below. Number 5, Moto G Play 2024. The Moto G Play is a smartphone that boasts a sleek and comfortable design, making it easy to hold. It has volume buttons and a power button that serves as a fingerprint sensor, which is located on the right side. On the left side, you can find a SIM and microSD card tray. The bottom of the phone has a USB-C port, USB 2.0, and a speaker, while the top has a 3.5mm headphone jack. The Moto G Play's screen measures 6.5 inches and has an LCD with a resolution of 1600 by 720 pixels. It has a fixed refresh rate of 90 Hz and a maximum brightness of 500 nits. The phone is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 684G system on a chip SoC, comes with 4GB of RAM, and has 64GB of internal storage expandable up to 1TB with a microSD card. It's suitable for light tasks such as browsing, email, and media playback as it performs fast and transitions between apps seamlessly. In battery life tests, the Moto G Play lasts up to 11 hours and 5 minutes. It supports 15W wired charging up from 10W and can fully charge in 1 hour and 57 minutes with a compatible charger. The phone is 4G only and can achieve download speeds of up to 8.5 megabits per second and upload speeds of up to 14.8 megabits per second at peak performance. The phone's back has a single 50MP f/1.8 camera that captures 12.5MP images by default via pixel binning. It also has a portrait mode and an 8MP front-facing camera up from 5MP that can record video at up to 1080p/30fps. The Moto G Play runs on Android 13 operating system out of the box. Number 4, Google Pixel 7a. The Pixel 7a smartphone comes with a 6.1-inch display that strikes a perfect balance between portability and spaciousness. It boasts a resolution of 2400 by 1080, which results in a pixel density of 429 ppi. The screen size is ideal for reading news stories, making video calls, and scrolling through social media. If you're looking for a compact phone, the 7a is an excellent choice. It measures 6.0 by 2.8 by 0.4 inches, HWD, and weighs 6.8 ounces. Thanks to Google's excellent AI technology and the Tensor G2 chip, the Pixel 7a's camera produces impressive photos. The phone's primary camera sensor has been upgraded to a massive 64MP, allowing you to capture stunning photos with an 8x zoom lens. Additionally, the ultra-wide camera with a 120-degree field of view takes 13MP shots. The selfie camera has also been upgraded to 13MP. The phone supports video recording in 1080p or 4K at 30 or 60 frames per second. Slow-motion videos can be shot at up to 240 frames per second, and 4K time-lapse is also available. Other features include astrophotography time-lapse and 1080p locked video stabilization for action shots. The phone is powered by the Tensor G2 chip and has 8GB of RAM and 128GB of UFS 3.1 storage, which enables excellent performance and multitasking. In addition, the Pixel 7a comes with a 4385 mAh battery that lasts for 13 hours and 25 minutes. The phone also supports fast charging up to 18W. Number 3, Samsung Galaxy A15 5G. The Galaxy A15 has a similar appearance to other Samsung devices. Its dimensions are 6.30 by 3.02 by 0.33 inches, HWD, and it weighs 7.09 ounces. The left side has a SIM and microSD card tray, while the bottom has a 3.5mm headphone jack, a USB-C port, USB 2.0, and a down-firing speaker. The rear of the phone has 3 vertically arranged cameras, and a U-shaped notch on top of the screen houses the selfie camera. The phone's face is mostly taken up by a 6.5-inch Super AMOLED screen with a resolution of 2340 by 1080 pixels, a refresh rate of 90 Hz, and a maximum brightness of 800 nits. The A15 is powered by a MediaTek 6835 system on a chip, SoC, with a storage capacity of 128 GB and 4 GB of RAM. You can expand the storage by adding a microSD card up to 1 TB. The A15's battery life is impressive, lasting 14 hours and 3 minutes, and it supports 25W wired charging. Wireless charging is not available. Charging from 0% to 100% takes around 90 minutes using a 25W charger. The A15's rear cameras consist of a 50MP f/1.8 main camera, a 5MP f/2.2 ultra-wide camera, and a 2MP f/2.4 macro camera. The main camera produces the best images out of the three, while the ultra-wide camera produces boosted colors. The 13MP selfie camera retains a fair amount of detail. Video capture tops out at 1080p and 30 frames per second, with no optical image stabilization available. The video quality is good, with clear details and accurate colors. The Galaxy A15 runs Android 14 with Samsung One UI 6.0 on top of it. Number 2 OnePlus 12R. The OnePlus 12R measures 6.43 by 2.96 by 0.35 inches, HWD, and weighs 7.3 ounces. It has an AMOLED Pro XDR LTPO display with a resolution of 2780 by 1264, 450 ppi. The screen has a dynamic refresh rate that changes from 1 Hz to 120 Hz, but you can set it to stay at its highest level for games. There's also Dolby Vision support. The phone has a SIM card slot, a USB-C port, and a speaker grill along the bottom edge. There are two versions of the OnePlus 12R, one with 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage, $499.99, and one with 16GB of RAM and 256GB of storage, $599.99. It comes equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 system on a chip, which is still powerful despite not being the latest processor available. The OnePlus 12R has a 5500 mAh battery that lasts up to 22 hours and 43 minutes on a single charge. It supports OnePlus proprietary 80W SuperVOOC wired charger, which is included in the box. It takes only 34 minutes to charge from 0% to 100%. However, the phone does not support wireless charging. The OnePlus 12R supports most sub-6 GHz 5G bands, including C-band, in US wireless networks. It also supports Wi-Fi 7. The main camera on the 12R has a 50MP Sony sensor with optical image stabilization, OIS, and an equivalent focal length of 24mm. There's also an 8MP ultra-wide camera and a 2MP macro camera. The phone has a 16MP front camera for taking selfies, but no telephoto for optical zoom. You can take 4K videos at up to 60 frames per second. The video quality is about on par with the still images. The OnePlus 12R runs on OxygenOS 14. Number 1 OnePlus Nord N30 5G. The OnePlus Nord N30 smartphone features a modern and visually appealing design. It has dimensions of 6.5 inches by 3.0 inches by 0.3 inches, HWD, and weighs 6.88 ounces. The phone has a 6.72-inch LCD panel on the front with an aspect ratio of 20:9 and a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels, which results in a pixel density of 391 ppi. The screen has an adaptive 120 Hz refresh rate and a 240 Hz touch response rate, which are both above average for phones that cost around $300. The OnePlus Nord N30 is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 695 5G chip and 8GB of LPDDR4X RAM, which provides impressive performance. It is suitable for basic multitasking, gaming, and everyday tasks. The phone has a 5000 mAh battery that provides reliable all-day power. It lasted 11 hours and 18 minutes on a single charge. The phone supports OnePlus proprietary 50W wired fast charging. The OnePlus Nord N30 has an impressive camera system. The main sensor is a 108MP f/1.75 sensor with electronic image stabilization, which is high resolution compared to other budget-friendly devices. The primary shooter is supported by a 2MP depth camera and a 2MP macro camera. The photos captured with this camera system are impressive and almost forgettable that you are using a $300 phone. You can capture 1080p or 720p video at 30 frames per second and 720p slow-motion video at 120 frames per second. However, the phone can't capture 4K resolution video. The front camera is a 16MP selfie camera that takes decent photos. All of the best budget Android phones are on our list. Please click the thumbs up icon if you found this video to be helpful. Which best budget Android phones would you choose? Let us know what you think by leaving a remark below. Thank you for your time. Click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you found this video to be useful in any way so you won't miss any upcoming updates. All of you who viewed before that, I hope to see you in the upcoming video.